Can a smartwatch really talk back and track it all? This is a simple and fast review of the Aurafit AI Smart Watch with ChatGPT. We're going to open it up, show you what it looks like, test it out, and of course let you know whether or not it's worth buying. So as we get this out of the box, I'm always a huge fan of value products like this. Why spend a couple $100s on a smart ring when you can get one for $40? Why spend $500 on a smartwatch when you can get one affordably? And especially when the product itself is compatible and comparable. So as you'll kind of note, this thing is basically very similar to the iPhone or iWatch in look and feel. So you know, when you can get a discount, get a discount. You know what I mean? So let's just get this thing open eventually. Sorry, I'm just going to tear this now. And show you the nice thing here is there's a number of different chargers that I get that I don't have an iWatch. I have a similar type of watch that doesn't necessarily fit that as well for the charging. It kind of needs a different type of charger where it gets up in here. This one looks like the charging is going to be set up properly, so you can kind of utilize other charging capabilities, which is really nice. So just kind of tearing this off, we'll get it plugged in into a USB-A and show you the charging capabilities. But really, you're just going to plug it in or lay it on there, and it magnets in. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but it just magnets in. So we'll go ahead and plug it in and start charging it. All right, so I got it plugged in, so we'll just kind of show you that it just starts charging immediately. As I kind of showed, there are two different watch bands for this, which is really nice, that it comes with dual watch bands. Nothing else in the box, it looks like, other than your instruction manual. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing charged up. I do recommend you read the manual. There's probably a QR code on this that I'll either have to blur out or just cut, because they don't let me show QR codes in these videos. But anyway, there's an app that you're going to need to download. And the instructions will kind of walk you through most of this stuff. QR codes on underneath here, so it'll show you how the charging works and you know, all those little different details. Comes in multiple languages, but read your instruction manual, download the app, and it should be pretty self-explanatory. We'll walk through that. All right, so once you use that QR code, you're going to download the Aurafit app. Comes with either Google Play or Apple, so just get yourself set up on that. And while you're you know, doing that, once you take this thing off, just understand that the process is going to be kind of walking through setting up, you know, like English and whatnot and all those little details. So we'll probably not walk you through those details because it's going to be personalized and I can't really show a lot of personal information, but just understand that's kind of the process. All right, so I've been wearing this for a number of days now. I actually really enjoy it. It does a nice job of kind of keeping my steps synced and everything like that. Covers heart rate, blood ox, sleep, although I don't wear it to sleep. It does cover any kind of naps or anything like that. Stress, you can put in your personal information. The device comes with a number of different watch faces to choose from that you can kind of utilize. And of course, you know, you can just cycle through them on here as well. One of the nice things is there's a button right here that'll allow you to get right into your settings menu and kind of, you know, cycle through whatever the things that you want to work on. It's just really, you know, convenient. So one of the things that first bothered me at first when I turned it on was incoming calls were really loud on the phone, but you can actually just go ahead and mute the notifications and still get a vibration, which is what I've done. I used a separate band, you know, as opposed to the two that they gave, and I was really happy with it. But overall, I think this is just a fantastic little piece. You can customize your personal information in here. You can do sport stuff. It's just a great little smartwatch. All right, so one more feature to cover, and that's going to be the ChatGPT feature. So when this is on, we're just going to slide it, and then we're going to, sorry, I forget. Yep, slide up. So going back, we're going to slide right and then slide up to AI voice, and then we're going to click, and it's going to be listening. So we'll ask, what time is the Eagles game tonight? And note that it's going to come up on your phone. It's not going to come up on the actual device here. So just be aware. So you'll have to kind of do a separate thing each time. How many states are in the United States? So it's really just accessing Siri is really what it boils down to. So it says AI voice and it says ChatGPT. I'm not sure that's exactly kind of how it works, but you know, it's better than not having it. It's easy to kind of access. I wish it was just a simple button, like pressing that and then going to it would have been great, but it doesn't work that way. So just something to consider as far as the ChatGPT. So definitely worth buying. Hopefully this review helps, and thanks for watching.